I made a video explaining everything I packed into my backpack for my 5-month-long trip through Asia and Europe. And now I'm back from that trip and I want to tell you everything that I regret bringing and wish I would have brought. Hello, my name is McKenna. I'm about to go on a 4-month-long backpacking trip to Thailand for a month and then Western Europe. I wanted to make a video explaining everything I'm going to put in this backpack for 4 months. It can definitely be challenging packing with only one bag as a carry-on, but in my opinion, it's so much better than lugging around a bunch of big suitcases with just a carry-on. You don't have to worry about baggage fees. There's just so many benefits. I'll start by talking about this backpack. This is the 40-liter Patagonia Black Hole Duffel. It had so many good reviews online. It's waterproof. You can wear it as a backpack or you can, just carry it like a normal duffel. You know how these straps both go up like that. One of my favorite features is that it zips, that way you can lock the two zippers together. My last backpack was drawstring, so you weren't able to actually lock it. And I just really like the security of knowing that it is locked for theft prevention. Then like other bags, when you go to look into your stuff, it's so easy to see. You just bam, you see everything right there. My old backpack was one of the typical like tall hiking backpacks, so I had to like dig all the way down anytime I wanted to get anything, and it was so annoying, and I did not want to do that to myself again. Last summer, I backpacked Asia for 3 months, so I'm excited because I've learned a lot about packing. Now I'll be able to pack hopefully less than I did last time. My bag was 65 liters and this is 40, so that's improvement already. All right, let's get right into it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I think I definitely overpacked on medicine. I'm a little paranoid. I really don't want to get sick. You may not need to pack this much medicine. It's just like preventative things, multivitamins. I heard these were good ones, so I got them. I just want to make sure to stay healthy. I also heard probiotics were really good for you. Gonna give those a shot. Then I got even more probiotics. I have even more medicine. Woo! These are just cough drops, polysporin, and more medicine. Tums. I think this is a great idea. I took these a lot last year. I definitely recommend bringing these. And I brought some Tylenol just in case. And then floss, always a good idea. A random contact case. I have more of these somewhere. Gotta work on the organization. Hey, it's okay though. Tweezers and nail clippers, I definitely recommend bringing those. Activated charcoal. This is really good. You eat something and you're like, wow, that doesn't set right. I feel like I might be sick. This is what you need. Activated charcoal. A random headband if like the wind's blowing everywhere and my hair's all in my face. A Tide to go pen. That way if I like stain this shirt or these shorts, I'll be able to just clean it up real quick. Also polysporin. I didn't bring anything like this on my trip last year when I backpacked Asia, but I did cut myself, so I think it'll be good to have this time. Then some Alka-Seltzer. Okay, now we got another bag. Let's see what's inside. I went a little bit crazy with the emergency for immune support. Might as well. It's easy to take and they'll be gone soon, so it's not like it's gonna weigh that much. Of course, some Band-Aids. I also brought laundry soap washer sheets. That way I can do my laundry in Europe, a laundromat or whatever. And then a bunch of earplugs, because sometimes it's loud, especially in hostels. You don't want to hear people talking all night if you're trying to go to bed. This next one is just very unfortunate. I hope you don't have to bring it. You're lucky if you don't have to. So these are all my contacts. I have to wear daily contacts because the monthly ones just make my eyes red. That takes up a lot of space. So if you don't have to wear contacts, especially dailies, don't. So I gotta bring these. I also got this cord organizer. Make sure I keep them nice and organized. I brought my AirPods, but I also have headphones with the wire just in case if I'm driving around and I'm afraid my AirPods are gonna fall out. Never hurts to have these, or if I lose my AirPods, which would really stink, it's great to have a backup. I did buy an extra phone. It was cheap just in case anything happens to my phone. If my phone gets stolen or lost, I don't want to be frantically trying to figure out where to get another phone and all that. So it's just easier this way. There's a chance I might have gone a little overboard on these. Carabiners are also great to have. And then I have a couple locks here to lock up my stuff. Like locking up your locker at a hostel, or obviously locking your backpack or anything else that you need locked. When I'm in Europe, I'm definitely going to be on a budget, so I decided to go ahead and buy this. It's like a foldable Tupperware. I'm definitely going to be on a budget when I'm in Europe, and I decided I don't want to have to eat out for every meal. I want to cook at the hostel, and it packs down pretty. It's a great thing to have. I feel like I've actually never used one, so I'm hoping it's a great thing to have. It should be. So, okay, I'm just super paranoid. You do not have to bring all this. It's a bit dramatic, I know, but these are all dorky little mosquito bands. That way I can like put them on my ankles and my wrists and stuff if I'm feeling worried, if I see a lot of mosquitoes when I'm in Thailand. It's scary though, like mosquitoes could literally kill you. So not to be dramatic, but yeah, I figured might as well have these, play it safe, you know? For extended travel, this is one of the absolute best things you can get is a travel towel. They dry really fast. They're super convenient. Use it as a beach towel, like after your shower. Last summer, I had a purple one and it was just really annoying because it literally felt like you were drying your skin with like a Ziploc bag. Like it did nothing at all. This one I paid a little bit more for and I think it's going to be so worth it. Like it actually absorbs water. I'm excited to use it. I cannot recommend this enough. You should totally get one of these travel toiletry bags. You can put all your toiletries in here, and the best part, you can just hang it. So you don't have to put your stuff like all over the counter and make a mess out of it. Hair ties, very practical thing to have. Just a little hairbrush, lens wipe. These are just random little trinket things I figured I might need. And they're small enough where it doesn't really matter if I bring them or not. So it'll just be easier to have them. Contact solution, some floss picks, toothpaste and travel toothbrush. And let me also just say this, you do not need to bring a whole bunch of stuff for 4 months or however long you're traveling. Just bring like a little toothpaste and it lasts the whole time. I'm just kidding. No, it doesn't. Buy it there. Places you'll be traveling to, they have stores, you know, just like America or wherever you're from. Last time I feel like that didn't get through my head all the way. I just like overpacked, but I'm excited because this time I still packed a lot, but not as much. I'm gonna bring a razor. I hope TSA lets me bring it. If not, oh well, just chunk it. I'll buy one there. Makeup wipes, fingernail clippers, and tweezers. They're face wipes. They're like a dry type of face wipe, and then you get water on them and they like lather up and you just, yeah. I figure that's better than having like a bottle of face wash. If you're a girl, I do not recommend bringing like a whole bunch of makeup. I know people and they've traveled with a bunch of makeup and they regretted it. Like you're out there adventuring, exploring, makeup's not on your mind. So I mean, I'm just bringing this little guy and this little guy. Might use it like 10 times in 4 months. I don't know. Obviously deodorant. Also not a bad idea to bring some sunglasses. This is super lightweight. I'm just gonna bring a trash bag. That way I can either put my dirty clothes in it or if it starts pouring rain, I can put it over my backpack. I know it looks a little trashy, but that's okay. This is waterproof, but I'm afraid the zipper part isn't. So hopefully I won't encounter any rain, but you never know. So I'm gonna bring it. I'm sure you could get trash bags there though. Like that's not a big deal. Also going to bring my journal. That's honestly something I regret last year. I did bring a journal. However, I was so just loving life, caught up in the moment. I wrote in it like the first 2 days and that was it. And I really wish that I would have written in it more, just something to look back on, reminisce on. That way you really remember every moment. So I'm excited to prioritize that more, and any downtime I have, just, you know, write down what I did that day. This is like my favorite thing ever. I'm so excited. So I got this journal and I saw this idea, I think like on TikTok or something. Basically, I'm gonna travel with it. Write down a piece of advice you wish you knew earlier. Anybody that I really connect with, I'm gonna have them write in here. I got some of my friends from Hawaii to write in it, and it's just so cool. Like everybody's different handwriting and their advice to you. I love it. I'm excited to be able to take this with me and just have these memories forever. Any friends I make, just write them a little Hawaii postcard. I went ahead and got these compression straps. They just clip around, kind of suck it in some, you know. So thought that was a good idea. I was gonna bring a tote bag, but then I decided it'd be much more convenient to have a bag that's zipped up. That way I can lock it if I have my valuables in it. This is something I highly recommend. Last year I learned it was so important. You may not think you need another bag, but it comes in handy so much. Having just like a day bag, harder to pickpocket, so many perks to it. I really like it. What's in my backpack? So far I just have the travel charger, you know, with the other port for the other countries. A hairbrush. I'll pack this better later. And this is an anti-theft fanny pack. I used this one last year and I'm using it again this year. You can wear it like normal if you want, but the way that people normally do it, you can wear it like under your clothes, or if you're wearing a big baggy t-shirt, even better. RFID blocking, you know, so people can't scan it. Oh, I feel something else in here. I know what this is. Okay, air tags. You should totally bring an air tag. Oh man. That's such a great thing to have. If you end up having to check your bag, just put it in there. If it gets lost, that is a problem, but at least you'll know where it is. Last year when I was in Asia, we rented mopeds, and unfortunately one of our mopeds did get stolen. And if we would have put an air tag in it, we could have followed it and like known where it was. And we knew from that point on, we have to bring air tags. Yeah, I would say backpack, fanny pack, any valuable things. If you have a camera bag, I would stick one of those in there. I actually bought this when I was in Vietnam last year, so you could buy this whenever you get to your destination, most likely. I'm just gonna bring this one because I already have it. It just helps with theft. You can have it loose, that way no one can just grab it. It's pretty sturdy, so it doesn't just snap off. Or if you're wearing like a big shirt, just throw it in there, you know? People aren't gonna see it, most likely. So yeah, like, you have no idea it's there. This is something I can't live without when I travel. I don't want to just have my phone like in my hands all the time. If you have AirPods, I also recommend bringing those. I'm also going to bring compression socks. I feel like that's a really good idea, a good way to stay healthy and prevent blood clots when you're on flights, especially long flights. These are a great thing to use. Also going to bring this plumeria flower hair clip because I think it's the cutest thing. I'm excited to be able to buy more clips like this when I travel. I think that's like a fun souvenir. Compression cube. Last year I did not use compression cubes. I can already tell this year's going to be way easier. Compression cubes make such a difference. They just jam everything into a smaller space. From what I've seen so far, it's good. So I have underwear in here, and then I brought 3 bikinis. So you know how I'm trying to pack super light. It was really becoming a challenge. I was trying to decide what shoes to bring, trying to think if I should bring like 2 pairs or maybe 3 pairs. And I was researching a lot, and then I discovered these. So Tiva sandals. Apparently these are like the best travel shoe because you can wear them with a dress, especially this color, sesame. That's the color. They match with everything, super neutral colored. They have the bottom of them is like made for hiking. Overall, just a great shoe. They have other colors if you want to be more bold and wild, but I like these. And I only have to bring 1 pair of shoes now, so I think that's perfect. Light packing for the win.
So far away from me, you said you're running from me, running from our story. Baby, don't be sorry for me, gonna use a perfect story. You said you're running from me, running from our story. Baby, don't be sorry for me, gonna use
I know trying to figure out what to pack for such a long trip can be extremely daunting. It's a lot to think about, I know. I just wanted to share my input, that way it makes it easier for you to be able to decide what to bring on your next trip. Let me know any items that you would pack that I didn't. I recommend this backpack, but there's several options. You don't want to have to carry like several huge backpacks or a few suitcases. That would be really rough. It becomes such a pain and it's so heavy. It just weighs your back down because you'll be like here and there and everywhere and walking a lot. I know you've heard this before, but one of the most important things is don't overpack. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I'll be traveling a lot, exploring the world. I'd love for you to tag along, watch the videos. I can learn from you, you can learn from me. It'll be great. I hope this helped. Bye!